Aaron True, MMA Prime TV here with UFC heavyweight Brendan Schaub. Brendan, you had a fight scheduled against Mitrione, got pushed back. Yep. Tell us, when is the new date? What's the new fight? What's your new plan?
Yeah, so September 21st, Toronto 165. Just finished filming the Countdown show for it. Big fight. Jon Jones is the main event, so I'm excited for it, man. UFC Capital in Toronto, big one.
Does it affect you at all to push the fight back, or are you still on schedule with things?
It's just more trouble for Mitrione. I have more time to train. I have all these monsters here in Los Angeles and Orange County. So for me, it worked out, you know, because the Seattle card was good, but I feel like I'm on a much bigger card. We're on the Countdown now, so there's 2 title fights and then our fight, so it's a big deal.
Was there ever any animosity between you and Mitrione during the tough heavyweight season, or has this fight been a long ways coming, or just happened to come about?
Listen, in the heavyweight division, there's only about 15 of us who really compete. So, there's no animosity. It's part of the business. I think Matt took some of the Twitter beef personal. It got personal, so here we are now. I told him, do something about it. Do something about it.
Well, he's fought another NFL player, I think, before on the finale of your tough season. So this will be another match, former NFL player versus former NFL player. Is there any kind of chip on your shoulders, maybe a little bit of pride or a little bit of bragging rights that are associated with this with your NFL buddies?
I mean, the only thing is, whenever I fight a former athlete, I destroy him. So, I fought Marcus Jones, beat him faster than Matt did. So for me, it's just kind of show, I'm a true mixed martial artist. I think Matt's a football player, so I'll show you the difference.
You've been cross-training, working heavily on your game, working on ground game, stand-up, everything. Yeah. Recently, you competed in a jiu-jitsu event called Metamoris. Yeah. Tell us, what was your experience like with that, and do you think that you won partly because you're so competitive, your NFL background, and just because you're so used to combat sports in front of the limelight?
Yeah, at the time when I went to the first Metamoris, my professor Hiron competed, and I loved it. It's like the Olympics of jiu-jitsu. It's something I always want to be part of. Jiu-jitsu is my passion. I didn't think there was a chance I'd be able to do it. I talked to Dana White. I was supposed to have a longer layoff than just my last fight, which was supposed to be in February. So they told me it'd be a longer layoff. So man, I gotta stay competitive. Talked to Dana. He gave me his blessing. Did Metamoris. Did a 6-week straight jiu-jitsu camp with monsters. I mean, just the best of the best. Cut down to 230 pounds, competed, it went great. Man, so for me, I just like to stay active. It's just part of being a fighter. A fighter fights.
You're coming off of a really impressive victory over Lavar Johnson. Some people gave you flack of doing what you had to do to get the win, although you dominated, you imposed your will, and you won the fight decisively. Now that you're on a winning streak again, you've got a win behind you. Mentally, are you ready to maybe be a little bit more risque to go for a finish, or how do you feel mentally going into this fight?
Yeah, you hit on the nose. I think I beat Lavar with about 50% of my capabilities, and he's as tough as they get, man. And I take what the fighter gives me, and he was giving me these takedowns all day. I went for the finish. I think I went for 3 or 4 submissions, just wasn't there. So I'm more excited fighter than that, but I did what I had to do, got the win, and so I think you'll see some sparks come September 21st.
Has anyone confused you with Aaron Hernandez ever? Because you guys are kind of the similar height, and you kind of do look a little bit similar.
Right? I get it all the time. I was in the grocery store, and these 2 guys behind me, I hear the guy on the phone go, nah, I'm steering him right now. Nah, he's made bail. Marina Del Rey. Yeah, right behind me, man. That happened. So, yeah, whatever. He's a good-looking dude. Murderer, but good-looking dude.
All right, well, you have a lot of fans supporting you, both from the NFL career, the tough season, UFC career, fans all over the world. What do you want to say to everyone as you prepare for your fight against Mitrione UFC?
Yeah, just appreciate the support as always. Check me out on Twitter, @Brendan Schaub. Follow the podcast, Firing the Kid. Appreciate you, man.
Aaron True, MMA Prime TV, here with UFC heavyweight Brendan Schaub. Thank you very much for your time. Best of luck against Mitrione.
Thanks, brother.